The Baycats have scored. Tied up here at 2 apiece. Morrow goes down on strikes for Lawson's 3rd strikeout of the evening. Burns fouls the first pitch off he sees. Counts now 0-1. Yep, 3 more for chicken wings. Barrie, you got that right. But you got to be here at the you got to be here at Hastings Stadium to claim them, though. That's how this works. It's like balls to Terrasano, who takes himself at first and decides retired. Baycats get a run on 1 hit. There was 1 error. Nobody was left on base. High scores. We head to the bottom of the second inning.
Again, thank you guys and gals for watching. Apologize.
Make sure you make him off, Drunken Bear.
Oops. The wrong button there. There we go. There we go. We are back live in my living room, I guess. Actually, we're watching. You guys are watching. Sorry again for the technical difficulties we had having this afternoon. Looks like Restream's having some issues this afternoon. Of course, we're bouncing from Restream to Facebook, to YouTube, to various places in between as well this afternoon. So thank you for watching wherever you are watching this afternoon.
I'm doing well, Drunken Bear. Doing well. It's a great night for a
ball
game.
This is a rebroadcast.
So we're doing well.
From last year. Mad Dog, thank you so much for the host as well. If you guys have questions, of course, as we go through the afternoon, feel free to pop them in the chat. We'll try our best to answer them. Of course, if you're asking the question, when do we know if baseball's coming back? We don't yet. We know, hopefully, something, of course, is going to be up to the local municipalities and, of course, the directions of the governments and city officials as far as that stuff goes as well, ladies and gentlemen, before we can get back. So keep practicing your social distancing. Hang out with us whenever you get a chance to do so as well. I think we're going to do these on Sunday afternoons. We'll probably do Tuesday nights as well for the next little while. So I think we have got enough games in the can, as they say, that we can actually go back and rebroadcast some content anyways. And thank you guys and gals for being here. Apologies again for the technical difficulties. Of course, the feed is from last year, so can't do much with the audio or the camera, unfortunately. But we hope you guys enjoy the reminiscing and talking with some baseball fans. Of course, the chat. Hi to everybody watching on the Intercounty Baseball League fans viewing room. So thank you guys and gals for being there. Thank you for hanging out in there as well. Hope everybody's staying safe. And like I said, please stay safe, guys. Don't go unless you really have to the grocery store or anything else like that. Other than that, guys, just sit tight. Sit tight, play some baseball, watch some baseball. Of course, we're live at 5 a.m. Eastern Time. Monday to Friday, shameless plugs.
On the second inning.
I'm going to shut down.
7th total night. Center fielder's doing well so far this year. He's been in the leadoff spot. You're just joining us. It's 2-2 Barrie and Guelph here in the bottom of the second. Thank you for tuning along. Mr. Wasser FC. Feel choice if you're watching the mixer. Who that guy is. Oh, takes the ball there. Deep to the center field. But it doesn't make it. No catch. Mullins on his way. He's going to go through the here. He's on his horse to third. The throw's coming in. Not in time, and he's got himself a triple lead off the bottom of the second inning.
The second baseman, number 2, Kyle Kush.
Kush, the batter now. Second baseman, former DCV Red, former Silver Creek, actually current Silver Creek as well. Just takes strike 1 there. Looks like the key to beating Spall Jarrett tonight is jump on his first pitch. Kush fouls off the second offering, count quickly down the hole here at 0-2. Somebody's coming out to get eventually here. He didn't have a bat on that side of the field, but that's happened. So ball outside. Kush thought about it. Umpire thought about it too. Still ball. Push swings through it. Goes down for the first inning here in the second inning.
The shortstop, number 4, Darius Barless.
There's Barless up now. The shortstop. It's a ground ball up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to score easily. Moen from third base, sorry. And the Royals retake the lead at 3-2 here. Well, it's another hit. It was batting .233 here. That's going to up the average a little bit here. And the Royals continue to score here.
The catcher, number 17, David Mendel.
Going to bring up David Mendel now in his second at bat. Led off the first inning with a single. Got retired in the fielder's choice, 6-4. Strike called there. Look below. Count to Menem is now no balls and a strike. Just being guys. Royals leading the Baycats 3-2 here in the bottom of the second inning. One away here. There's a ball outside to even the count at 1-1. Kind of a cool chill in the air tonight. A little overcast today. Definitely a little bit unseasonal weather compared to what we've had all last week. It is June after all, so. Runners going on the pitch. Barless is out at second base. Caught stealing. 6 goes the put out. I think they missed a sign there. Oops. He called that one a strike. Counts now even 2-2. Royals so far a run on 2 hits. As Menem fouls off that play. Pitch out of play here. Up and over the grandstand. Count remains at 2-2 with 2 away here. Menem, of course, played last year with the Brantford Red Sox. Of course, the Menem name has been synonymous in the IBL for many, many years. Counts now full at 3-2. The ball low, and Menem walks. That'll bring up Josh Garton now with 2 away here.
The right fielder, number 15, Josh Garton.
Strike called, counts even at 1-1. It's one of those nights you just have to swing the bat. Don't look back, just swing the bat. Garden gets a hold of one deep to center field. This one's going to be over the heads of the outfielders. Menem on the horse, off the top of the fence, stays in the ballpark. Menem makes it around his way around third. Garden hustling hard for third to slide. No slide, he's in there with a stand-up triple. 2 triples in the inning for the Royals, and now they lead 4-2. Time is called. Manager Angus Roy is going to take a visit out here to Garner Spoljarek, of course. Probably just to settle him down a little bit. The youngster's a little excited naturally, making his IBL debut here against the Royals. One. 4-2 the Royals lead here. If you're just tuning in, Garton with the triple. Second triple of the inning for the Royals. That's very rare feat here in Hastings Stadium to see 2 triples in one inning. That happens. Surprised it didn't bounce over the side of the fence there, but it didn't. Stayed in here. So, of course, the umpires ruled it a triple.
The DH, number 33, Sean Riley.
Riley up now. 2 away here in the inning. Royals leading 4-2. Riley swings or pitch. Umpires calls it anyways, even with a check swing. Didn't indicate it was on the swing, so obviously he was going to call it a strike anyways. It's a ball outside to even count at 1-1. Royals got 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base so far in the inning. So Riley fouls one off the plate. That's going to be taken foul. Everybody will go back. Start over. Count now 1-2. If you're just tuning in, it's 4-2 for the Royals. Barrie and the Royals have been trading scores. Barrie scored 1 in the first. Guelph scored 2 in the first. Barrie tied the game at the top of the second inning. And, of course, the Royals have answered back here with 2 more of their own to take a 4-2 lead. Riley batting .420 in the air, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. Lines one to the shortstop. Morrow deep in the hole, makes the throw across the diamond in time for the out. The side's retired. Royals get 2 here to lead 4-2 as we head to the top of the 3rd inning. We'll be right back after this.
Again, 4-2 is your score as the Royals and Baycats are playing in rebroadcast. We head to the top of the 3rd inning, and we welcome you back quickly. I'm FC your Fielder's Choice for Neil Sherwasto. Depending where you guys are watching, thank you guys and gals for tuning in this afternoon. Again, we hope you guys are practicing your acceptable social distancing wherever you are. Staying indoors unless you really have to go out for groceries or something like that, or go for a walk. But even then, just pace yourself and keep everything at a safe distance as well, folks. Go walk the dog, go hang out a little bit, get some fresh air as well. But just keep it easy, stay safe, and I hope baseball returns sooner than later as far as timetables go. Of course, we don't have the timetable as far as anything, guys and gals. So if you have any questions, pop them up in the chat. We'll do our best to answer them as well as we can. We don't have any answers as far as that stuff goes. No guidance as far as from the IBL or the province or the city of Guelph or anything as far as when baseball or normalcy may return as far as this stuff goes. We're just trying to squash the curve right now, flatten the curve, as they say, as much as everything else goes. So we'll try our best as far as that stuff goes to keep you guys updated. If you guys are liking this idea, we'll do it again Tuesday night. And if you still want to do this again next Sunday afternoon, we'll try to do it again around 2 o'clock again as well. But Tuesday night, we'll try to roll it around 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish. Pick a game as far as what you guys can watch again. If you want to, of course, if you're hanging out in the IBL Facebook page and if you're watching through the watching party, thank you guys for hanging out with us as well. Of course, it is 4-2 the score. Brett Lawson returning his warm-up pitches here, and he's going to be back in the action momentarily, so we'll get off the screen. Let you get back to baseball. Of course, the throw is coming down from Mendham momentarily here.
Brett Lawson's done with his warm-up pitches here in the top of the 3rd inning. If you're just tuning in, Royals leading the Baycats 4-2. I'm Neil Sherwasto, or Fielder's Choice. If you're watching a mixer, thanks for tagging along with us. Ryan Spataro to lead off here. Back to the top of the order for the Baycats. We go. On the top of the 3rd inning. Lawson facing his old mates. The ball low. Start the inning. Ball outside. Counts now 2 balls and no strikes. How you doing, Offit? Watching on your Xbox as well? Nice, man. We thank you for tuning in wherever you may be, guys and gals throughout the world. Pataro lines one deep to center field here. Mullen gives it chase and is underneath it for the first out of the inning. F8 in the score sheet if you're scoring at home. And there's one away.
Number 22
for Starlin Rodriguez.
Starlin Rodriguez.
Rodriguez batting .242 on the year. 0 for 1 in the afternoon. Grounded out to the shortstop in the second inning. Or sorry, in the first inning. Takes a ball here. How you doing, Evil? Thanks for the popcorn. I only wish it was real. Lawson swings. Delivers for a strike. Counts even at 1-1. Rodriguez 8 for 33 on the year with a 1 home run, 8 RBIs. Gotta eat something, yeah. We all gotta eat. So Rodriguez swings through that one. Counts now a ball on 2 strikes. There's a Texas leaguer. Caught by the right fielder. Great sliding catch by Garton out there. There's away. Mark that F9 in your score sheet. Put a star beside that one. Great play. Gonna bring up Jordan Costado. 1 for 1 in the afternoon with the RBI single.
First baseman, number 9, Jordan Castaldo.
Royals have such a hard time getting Castaldo out. I think he went 4 for 4 last Thursday night. Of course, got the game-winning RBI as well. It is Tuesday, so I say pizza or tacos are either acceptable. Castaldo betting .545 in the year. Not surprised. He's having like another MVP-type season already. Looks at the first pitch for a ball. Lawson, of course, probably knows the book on him, so MLB, thank you so much for the sticker off it. Castaldo 8 for 33 on the year. 5 home runs, 12 RBIs. Pretty much leading the league in every category. Takes a strike there. Counts even at 1-1. Oops. FIFA's been cool, nice. Glad you haven't joined the FIFA 19. There's a ball in the dirt. Counts now 2 balls and a strike. Lawson's pitching to Castaldo very carefully here. Doesn't want to get him anything he can get his hands on or turn on it. Kevin Atkinson looks on deck here as Castaldo singles up the middle there. Past the second baseman. And his hot streak continues. The Royals just can't stop him. He's got 6 hits this season so far against the Royals.
Second baseman, number 29, Kevin Atkinson.
They'll bring up Kevin Atkinson now. Atkinson struck out in the first inning. Batting .351 in the year. Nice off it. Doran Lee, thank you so much for the follow. Over on Mixer. Lawson works, winds. Fouled off down on the third base side. Out of play. Counts even at 1-1. Again, we thank you for tuning into live Intercounty Baseball League action here on, of course, Facebook page as well. It's our pleasure and honor to give that to you guys tonight, wherever you guys may be tuning in from. Atkinson swings for the misses for the pitch. Counts now a ball and 2 strikes. Of course, Atkinson struck out swinging in the first. 3 home runs, 13 RBIs in the year so far for Atkinson. Nice, Evil. The ball high. I think technically he wasted that pitch. I was going to see if Atkinson was going to chase that one, but it looked a little high. Atkinson gets a hold one. Not deep enough. The left fielder calling for it. Whoa. Good thing somebody still caught the ball out there. Yeah, I thought the left fielder was calling. I guess Mohan just kept going, not hearing the call. For the Baycats, regardless, they get no runs on 1 hit. There was no errors. 1 man was left on base. As we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning now, the Royals leading the Baycats 4-2.
Of course, the Royals leading the Baycats 4-2 as we welcome you back to the studio in my living room. Great to see you all. Everybody's having a fantastic afternoon, wherever you're tuned in this afternoon. This is a rebroadcast from last June the 4th. The Barrie Baycats in the take on the Guelph Royals. Of course, this is an inter-county baseball league action from up in Ontario, Canada. So thank you guys and gals for watching wherever you have tuned in this afternoon. Do appreciate it. Just wanted the brightness from the spirits this afternoon. Showing some replays up, and of course, thank you for the Stand Up for Cancer stickers as well, guys and gals. Of course, every time they flash on our Mixer channel, mixer.com/Fielder's Choice. 5 cents is being donated to Stand Up for Cancer. Of course, there's also a K-Cancer sticker as well that's hanging there. And Jeff Games is starting to spam the chat up again. Appreciate that. But of course, Royals, of course, leading this ball game in the bottom of the 3rd inning now. It is 4-2. Garnet Spaljaric, son of Paul Spaljaric, on the mound for the Baycats. Brett Lawson started for the Royals. Paul, PA, you're watching. Great to see you. Thanks for being. Hope you're staying well, sir. Hope to see you at the ballpark sometime this summer. We're not sure, again, guys, gals. We don't have a timetable as far as when baseball action is going to resume, but we'll get you guys back to this action again. Apologies for the camera and the audio feed. Of course, it is pre-recorded, folks, so I can't really adjust much of that. Unfortunately, we just wanted to brighten your afternoon. Put some baseball in there to keep you guys, give you a distraction for a few hours. And of course, we apologize for the audio and the sudden drop we had after this afternoon as well. So we're having some issues with some technical stuff upstream as far as things that are happening from here as well. But thank you guys and gals for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. We'll get you back to the action momentarily here.
Bottom of the 3rd inning, here we go at Hastings Stadium. Justin and Terrasano here to face off to Garrett Spaljaric. So you're wondering why that name sounds familiar. That Garrett Spaljaric, of course, is the son of former Blue Jays ace, former Blue Jay, Paul Spaljaric. Why hasn't this stopped yet? There we go. Sorry, the audio didn't stop on there. I'm not sure why it didn't fade out fast enough. Apologize, folks. Terrasano swings for the first offering, first strike. Gets hit by the pitch, and Spaljaric shakes that one off. And Terrasano doesn't even look down. Wasn't intentional. It looked like he was trying to break the pitch over and didn't get it over in time. It didn't break.
The 3rd baseman, number 44, Angel Villalona.
Terrasano stands at first base now for Villanova. Of course, the former Giants' top prospect in the early 2000s, sorry, early 2010s. Dominican lines a base hit up there, and then Villanova just staying hot here. Lines within there. Terrasano's getting on his horse here. He's going to third base. He's in there with the slide. I think that hit and run was by design. Maybe, buddy. Some heads-up base running there by Terrasano. Who says a big guy can't run fast? Going to bring up Riley Perks now, the left fielder.
Left fielder, number 20, Riley Perks.
Runners at first and third with nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Royals leading 4-2 over the Barrie Baycats, if you're just tuning in.
Are we going to remember that walk-up music?
Yeah. It's just his. I don't have one. I don't have one for Perks. Ball taken. 2-0. Okay. Don't want to count the perks. There's it, fouls it off. Counts the even at 2-2. If you can change the title, just go set title and just get rid of the batting practice line. Leave everything else in there. That's fine. Just get rid of the batting practice title. If you're able to. If you can't, don't worry about it. 1 and 2. Now it's 2 and 2. And we thank you guys for tuning in wherever you may be tuning in tonight. Great night at the ballpark here at David E. Hastings Stadium. Our first night game of the year. Not many Tuesday night home games this year, guys, but, you know, Atkinson's up with it. And it's one away. Perks goes down with the F4 if he's scoring at home. Going to bring up Ethan Moen now. Center fielder. Tripled his first time up.
Center fielder, number 48, Ethan Mohan.
Moen loves to trade places with either Villanova or Terrasano now. Royals lead 4-2 here. The ball inside from Spoljaric. He fouls off the second offering. Counts now even at 1-1. Bowen's batting 194 in the year. 1 for 1 this evening, so he got his average back over 200. No home runs, 4 RBIs. Well, actually 5 RBIs now. 4 RBIs still. He fouls that pitch off out of play. Counts now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Spoljaric, 32 strikes, 19 balls so far this evening. Kyle Kush on deck, various by Darius Barless. Moen fouls that one off out of the catcher's glove to stay alive. The Grays just missed that one. Umpire calls him out on the strikes for the second out of the inning here in the bottom of the third anyways.
The second baseman, number 2, Kyle Kush.
Going to bring up Kyle Kush, second baseman. 0 for 1 in the evening. Struck out in the first inning. Struck out in the second inning. Batting .333 on the year so far. Looks at strike 1 inside. Ball taken outside to even the count at 1-1. Ball high, counts now 2 balls and a strike. To Cush. Royals still at the corners here, and Terrasano at third base. Villanova at first. 2 away here. There's another ball taken high. Counts now 3 balls and a strike. Derek works from the stretch here. Looks in for the sign. There's a strike taken inside for full count now. Villanova will be going home, to second base on the pitch. Three-two pitch from there's taken outside, ball 4. Gonna load the bases now for Darius Barlis, the 9-hitter.
The shortstop, number 4, Darius Barlis.
There's a strike taken in the lead off, start the inning, or start the at bat. Two away here in the bottom of this third inning. Royals in the corners. Oh, sorry, Royals with the bases loaded now. Another strike called on Barlis. Like I said, it's one of those nights you just pretty much don't look back and just swing the bat. It's a ball way outside from Swaljeric. Counts now a ball and 2 strikes. Thank you guys and gals for watching wherever you may be watching that, either on Mixer or live on Facebook, the Royals Facebook page. Barlis swings and misses on the pitch. He's going to score a run here. So goes off on a wild pitch. Wild pitch. It's going to put a runner on board. Royals scored their 5th run of the ball game here. Now lead 5-2 over the Bay Cats. So we got to clear the count.
The catcher, number 17, David Mendham.
Got to bring up the top of the order now for David Mendham, the catcher. Royals still got the bases loaded, 2 away here. Mendham looking to do the job now. David Mendham now. Singled in the first, walked in the second inning and scored a run. Up here in the third inning already. Takes ball 1. Swaljeric pitched 2 2/3 so far. Another ball outside. Just doesn't seem comfortable on its mound. As now we got some activity heading down to the Bay Cats bullpen. Excuse me. There's ball 3 to Mendham. Pretty sure he's going to watch one here. Wouldn't be surprised he takes 2 strikes here. Swaljeric definitely showing signs of fatigue and tiring out here. .66 pitches into the ball game here in the third inning. There's a foul ball by Mendham. Green light obviously was issued there. Counts now 3 balls and a strike. There's a ball 4, and Swaljeric walks in another run. That's now a 6-2 ball game for the Royals. Swaljeric keeps looking in the mound, over to the dugout, looking if he's getting the hook now or not. The bullpen catcher and the next pitcher in line just went down there, so he's not even loosened up yet. I think he's not even throwing long toss yet. So the Grace takes the stroll here to calm his pitcher down and say, hey, should we get through this one, man? 6-2 ball game in favor of the Royals now. Josh Garton due up at the plate.
The right fielder, number 15, Josh Garton.
Bases loaded for Garton, who tripled last time up. Just missed a home run. He's still getting loose here. There's a ball way outside for ball one. Swalderic looks like he's definitely running out of gas here. He just ejected the catcher, called the Grace. Oh boy, this is going to get interesting now. Angus Roy is going to, of course, take up the argument now. Count is 1-1 here on the Garden. Oh boy. There comes the chorus of Boo Birds. And Angus Roy just got the gate as well. We'll be joining the Grace in the showers. Beer on the Grace. Whoa. Remind me to put this at 18 plus next time. All right. Roy is being straight now. New catcher coming into the ball game, obviously. All right. We'll be back right after this, guys. We're waiting everything some cooler heads to prevail here. Maybe 28, maybe? Can't tell with it. Who is it? Well, Derek's still there trying to stay loose. Brandon Hiller, most likely? Yeah. We're thinking? It's 28, I'm catching.
Now catching for Barrie, number 28, Brandon Hillier.
Well, nobody's looking at this saying what's wrong, so guess that's right. One. We're back, folks. Calmer heads have prevailed now. Brandon Hillier in the catch now, for who Kyle DeGrace got ejected. Of course, DeGrace got ejected along with manager Angus Roy here in the third inning. Not sure exactly what entailed the ejection behind the plate there. Likely something that the catcher said to Garton in passing. The umpire took offense to. Then of course got Angus Roy his temper up, and that's, it happens. Manager's job, protect his players, and that's what he was trying to do there. As Garton goes down on the strike in the inning, not before the Royals score a couple of runs there. On a hit, there's no errors, 3 men left on base. So at the top of the fourth inning, we'll be back shortly after this. Royals leading 6-2 here as we head to the fourth inning.
Again, of course, this is the infamous ejection Kyle DeGrace brought up in passing, on Facebook last week. DeGrace was coming to the defense of actually a Royals batter there. And the umpire took offense to it, so he gave Kyle the heave-ho after the third inning. And, of course, Angus had to come out and argue. And 5 seconds later, Angus joined him Yeah, right in the early showers as far as that stuff goes. Again, thank you guys and gals for tuning in this afternoon. And, of course, it is a rebroadcast from last June, June the 4th. The Barrie Baycats in to take on the Guelph Royals on the Oshawa or FC or Fielder's Choice, depending on where you guys are watching this afternoon. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thanks for talking some baseball with us as well. We're in the process of doing our laundry this afternoon on a Sunday afternoon. Of course, hope you guys are staying inside and practicing your social distancing. Excuse me. Let it out. It's an overcast day out there. But I hope everybody's having fun wherever they're. Thanks for watching wherever you guys are watching. If you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Mixer, Facebook, you name it. Thanks for hanging out with us. But if you guys like us doing this stuff, please let us know. We're going to try another one on Tuesday night. I don't know which game we're going to pick for Tuesday, but we have enough content to do a few Sundays and a few Saturdays and whatever else in between as well to give you guys your baseball fix. While everybody else is taking a pause, the sporting world is taking a pause, so hopefully we can do some of this stuff. And hopefully, again, we apologize for the video quality. Not much we can do with it as far as it goes, but it is up there. And thank you again, Jeff Gaines, for the Stand Up to Cancer stickers. Of course, you guys come over to mixer.com/Fielder's Choice and send those stickers. Every time that sticker flashes on the screen, guys and gals, there's another 5 cents being donated to Stand Up for Cancer. Fully expecting between $2,000 and $3,000 when we cut the check at the end of the year. But again, thank you guys on behalf of everything else. So we're back in action here very shortly as Lawson is taking the mound here in the top of the 4th inning. Let you get back to the action. I'm going to go back to my fold my laundry here. Throw it across. Move it away. Here it comes.
The DH number 23, Darren Shred.
I guess I'll just see if he goes out there with his puts the gear on here. I don't know. Unless he went down to walk the pitcher and then they switched it after, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was 19, down with 17 in warm-up.
So that's probably what happened. So close the pitch hitter in the top of the 4th inning. He's out ground ball.
He went behind the stand. First pitch was
You guys are just tuning in. The Royals leading 6-2 here. Top of the 4th inning. One away here. Darren Shred the batter. Count is now no balls and 2 strikes. Welcome you guys who are watching on Facebook. Of course, you're watching on Mixer as well. There's 2 away here. Is another 4 threes in the books. Shred goes down again. They bring up Jeff Cowan, who's 1 for 1 in the afternoon, 1 for 1 in the ball game with a run scored, singled in the 2nd inning. You guys are just tuning in. We appreciate you guys for being here.
42, Jeff Cowan.
Royals scoring in bunches, of course. If you're wondering how we got here. Baycats open the scoring in the top of the 1st inning with a solo home run. The liner to third base. Short base, sorry, and the side's retired. Nothing across for the Baycats here in the top of the 4th inning. We'll be back right after this. Riley lines one down the left field line here if you're just joining us. Bottom of the 4th inning, here we go. Barrie's Royals up 6-2. Riley on his way to second base. And he's in there with another one. Going to bring in Justin and Terracino now.
First baseman, number 24, Justin Terracino.
Terracino fills in the hole there. Steps in the box. Riley aboard at second base. Nobody away here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Royals out front. 6-2. Terracino swings and drives the first pitch. Deep center field. Going back to track. Look up. Bye-bye baseball. Home run, Justin and Terracino. Royals down front 8-2. That'll probably be the end for Spaljaric anytime now. The manager's making the his coach is making the visit to the mound now. It's probably for Spaljaric. The youngsters pitched well, just unfortunately the veteran hitting the Royals team has been all fastball. Hasn't been able to fool man here. Pitching change coming in here. 8-2 the Royals lead here. If you're just tuning in, the Baycats scored 1 in the first inning. The Royals answered back with 2 in the first. Baycats scored again in the second inning to make it a 2-2 ball game. Then it's been all Royals ever since. You see across the lineup there on the scoreboard. Whole bunch of twos here as we're going through the 4th inning. 8-2 the score now. Small Jarek is with Jake Douglas here. 8-2 Royals. Mike Carswell likes to score as he's hearing. Small Derek's line here, if you're looking for that. Garner Smart Derek in his debut. 3 innings pitched, 8 runs. Jacob Douglas now the new pitcher of record. No innings pitched. He's so far this season. Sorry, he's got an inning finish. Pitched 1 inning. He's got a strikeout. Sure. Sure.
Number 44, third baseman, Ingo Villanova.
Yeah. Water, actually. Okay, thanks, Mitch. I'm trying to fix the lineup here.
I did ask a guy, you heard him say, no music, and that's when he told me we were doing something.
Let's fix the lineup.
Other than that, I didn't hear anything else. I heard one other voice.
Villanova lines it out to the shortstop for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, number 20, Riley Perks.
Team. Two balls. Counts now. 2 balls and 1 bunch. No, Butch. That was actually his son, Garner. Garner throwing tonight.
Ethan Mohan.
Ethan Moen now batter with 2 out here in the 4th inning for the Royals. If you're just tuning in, it's 8-2 Royals over the Baycats. Royals scoring 2s across in every inning so far. The ball low to Moen. There we go. But Bowen grabs one through the hole there. He's got a 2 hit here. Sorry, we're just getting caught back up in pulling streak. We had a little snafu here in the inning. We just want to make sure we fixed it before we continued on. They'll bring up Kyle Cush now.
The second baseman, number 2, Kyle Cush.
One, two. Oops. Runner going on the pitch. Throw down in time. Runner's underneath the tag, though. Stolen base for Ethan Moen. 3. 3-0? 3-1. Umpire's not helping us back here with the count. There's the ball 4 anyways for a walk, and Cush walks down. There it is, Barless now.
The shortstop, number 4, Darius Barless.
Barless lines one up, base up in the middle. Moen's getting the stop sign. Base is now loaded here for the Royals. It brings the top of the order for David Mendham now, the catcher.
The catcher, number 17, David Mendham.
Of course, the Mendham name, very synonymous throughout the Inter-County for many, many years. Of course, his grandfather and I think his uncle played baseball in the Inter-County before him. A lot of bloodlines run strong through the many, many years. There's a ball low, counts 1-1. 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Royals up 8-2. Base is loaded again. Mendham 1 for 1 on the evening. He's walked twice as well. He's got an RBI. Got an RBI with the bases loaded to go along with a single and a run scored as well. 1-2 pitch coming in here from Douglas. Ball low, counts now 2-2. Ball outside, be able to make the count full now. Runners will be going on the pitch home. Mendham gets a hold of one. Skies it high in the air. Atkinson underneath it. And makes the catch to retire to the side. Royals scored 2 runs on 3 hits. There was no errors. 3 men were left on base here in the bottom of the 4th inning. So at the top of the 5th inning, the Royals leading the Barrie Baycats 8-2.
Royals scored 2 runs on 3 the bases loaded, we go to the top of the field.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the 5th inning we go. Here, if you're tuning along, Royals leading the Barrie Baycats 8-2 here. That's not a typo. It's not a glitch. Royals have been scoring in bunches a lot here. They got the better of young Garner Spoljaric, unfortunately, here.
Leading off for Barrie, the shortstop, number 6, Connor Morrow.
Connor Moore will lead off here, the shortstop. 0 for 1 in the evening. Lots of kids on hand tonight, which is good to see. We're all going to be running the bases here, and when we have the Royals head back out defensively. Where Lyons went to the third baseman. Not all left with it. Throws across the diamond in time. Enters one away. 5-3 goes to put out. Here in the 5th inning. That'll bring up Carson Burns, the third baseman.
Third baseman, number 11, Carson Burns.
Burns then Spataro due up. Burns 0 for 1 in the afternoon. Grounded out to the third baseman. Or sorry, the first baseman, unassisted. In the 2nd inning. Boston's looked good tonight against his former mates. First pitch is for a ball. Burns batting 111 on the year. 0 for 1 today. One for 9. There's another ball taken high. See, Lyons with a foul down the first base side. Out of play. The good thing about Hastings Stadium is there's a lot of out of play here. If we hit a fly ball here, chances are you have a chance to get a call. The outside edge of the warning track, all around the infield, is out of play. A lot of real estate here, though. If you guys have never been to this ballpark, it's 325 and down both lines. Left center is 397, where center field is actually 369. The right center is 363. Of course, then you go down the right field, it's 325. A little different ballpark, a little different dynamics here. Used to be a hitter-friendly park with lower porches, but now they put the fences up. We got a full count to Burns with one away here. Can we thank you guys for tuning in wherever you are tuning in this evening. I'm Neil Sherwastwa. If you're watching on Mixer, also known as Fielder's Choice or FC. If you're watching on Facebook, thank you guys for tuning in. Our first Facebook broadcast. We are doing the home games as much as possible, weather permitting and time permitting. Full count pitch to Burns on its way. Taking him inside for ball. And the Baycats have got something going here with one away. Back to the top for Ryan Sparrow. He's 1 for 2 in the afternoon.
Right fielder, number 60.
Doubled and scored in the first. Flew out to center field in the third. Ball 1 taken. It's going well. David, how is it going with you? Lawson's at 61 pitches on the evening so far, 4.1 innings pitched. There's a swing and a miss. Even the count at 1-1. How's the audio, David? I'm always curious. I'm always wearing my headset's a little low or something, so. There's a ball taken. Sound script's awesome. There, perfect. Thank you so much, sir. Counts now 3-1. Spataro? Oh, maybe it is now 3-1. I was wrong before. Did he not say 3-1? I thought he said 3-1. We're definitely having difficulties with his umpire today. He doesn't put the signs up at all, so we can't tell what he's doing as far as counts. And then when he says it, he kind of mumbles it. Let's throw over. Runner back safely at first base. I don't think they're going to be going anywhere with down 6 runs here. Pretty much station to station baseball on both sides of the field now. They don't want to show up the other team, especially when you play each other 2 more times. Taro hits it right to the left fielder. It's reeled in for the second out of the inning. As Burns retreats back to first base. And there's 2 away. F7 if you're scoring at home.
Center fielder, number 22, Starlin Rodriguez.
The sky is overcast. It's not as bad as it was Saturday. Saturday looked like it was going to rain at any point. Tonight it's just, it's got clouds. It's dark. It's slowly darkening. The sun's gone down. You're in Kitchener. Nice, David. Hopefully the sky is still clear there. Starlin Rodriguez up now. 0 for 2 on the evening. Grounded up to the shortstop. And flew out to right field in the third. The swing and a miss on the first pitch. Gonna see if we can get a better camera angle sometime next game. Of course, if you've been to the ballpark here at Hastings Stadium, you understand how far back we are from the plate. So it's difficult to get as much of the field in on one camera angle. Maybe we'll get a multiple camera angle or something for the next game. We'll see. Counts now 1-1 to Rodriguez. Jordan Castaldo on deck. There's a strike called. Rodriguez batting .242 on the year. One home run, 8 RBIs so far. Of course, most of the Baycats have got almost either close to double digits in RBIs or very close to, or nearing double digits in RBIs, as they've actually annihilated most of the pitching staffs in the league. There's a strike call, and that's our 4th strikeout of the night. Lawson does a job. Lawson's got 4 strikeouts through 5 innings, and we're two strikeouts away from free wings at Bobby O'Brien's for our fans in the stands here.
Home half of the 5th we go. Guelph 8, Barrie 2. Looking for a ride to the airport? Call Red Car Service.
Again, we thank you guys and gals for being here with us this afternoon. Thank you for watching the rebroadcast from last June the 4th.
No, it's
The Royals taking on the Barrie Bay Cats, of course, leading 8-3 in this ball game, of course. As we head to the bottom of the 5th inning, Brett Lawson on the mound for the Royals still. Thank you guys and gals for being here. Hope you're having a great Sunday afternoon. Appreciate you spending the time hanging out with us, staying safe, staying indoors, practicing your social distancing if you do have to go outside, or if you're going outside for a walk or walking the dog. Please be considerate of the other folks out there as well. And make sure you check on your elderly neighbors and, of course, your parents as well. Make sure they got everything they need as well, folks. Again, thank you guys for hanging out with us. So we'll take you back to the live action, the live rebroadcasted action very shortly.
no worries, Bill. It's just I want to go through.
Just a reminder, the Guelph Royals are in Welland on Thursday.
I keep turning my headset off between innings.
Friday before returning home here on Saturday to take on Brantford in a game where the first 50 people get a Guelph Royals cap. Heading into the home half of the 5th, leading off for Guelph, the right fielder, number 15, Josh Garton.
Bottom of the 5th inning we go. Josh Garton due up here. Royals out in front, 8-2 here. Not a typo. Royals have offensively exploded. They got the best of Garner Spoljaric, of course. Paul Spoljaric's son's now in the league. Great to see you, Bill. Hope the weather's doing well in London. First pitch to Garton is taken for a strike. Royals scored 2 runs in each inning so far. He swings and misses. Well, David, he just missed one in the 3rd inning. He had to settle for a triple. Hit the top of the fence and came back in. There's a ball taken. Counts now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Riley leads on deck, followed by Terrasano, who's already homered this game. Garton says something. Stands there in disbelief. It's not going to change the outcome, though. He's still down on strikes. Hopefully he stays in the ball game, though. Of course, we've already had 2 ejections. We've had the Kyle DeGrace thrown out, and, of course, manager Angus Roy, both on the same play. First pitch to Riley is called for strike. Wonder if Angus is down in the beer garden enjoying some beverages, because it sure sounded like Angus down there. This Riley just tattoos one deep to the left field. That one is almost on Exhibition Park, on Exhibition Street. Way gone. Home run, Sean Riley. Got to bring up Justin and Terrasano now.
The first baseman, number 24, Justin Terrasano.
No problems, Robert. Glad to help you. 9-2 ball game for the Royals now over the Baycats. And many a time we've been on the wrong end of those here. So I think the Hastings faithful are going to enjoy that one a little bit, if the score stays the way it is. This is the Baycats, so anything can still happen here. Two balls and a strike to Terrasano. Like Mike. Glad we could be offered the service. There's a strike called. Counts now even at 2-2. One away here in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Royals. Terrasano drives one down the left field line, but it's going to be foul. The ball boy's out there. You can see the flashlight over the left field fence looking for that baseball. I hate to tell him it's probably way in the parking lot on Exhibition Street. So Terrasano fouls that one off. Full count to Terrasano now. Villanova on deck. Terrasano fouls another one out of play here. Count remains full. Yeah, I'll look into another headset, Bill. I've got one in order. Of course, Terrasano's homered and singled and scored 3 times. Got hit by a pitch as well. So he grounds one up the middle there. Atkinson deep in the hole. Throws it. And Terrasano beats out the infield single. He's having a great night. Deep in the hole. Atkinson didn't have a lot of mustard on that throw, so we'll give the benefit of the doubt. Of course, I'm sure the scorer will as well. Villanova up, due now. Doubled in the first, singled in the third, and lined out to the shortstop in the 4th. 2 for 3 in the afternoon. Really starting to come alive with the bat now. So he fouls the first one off. Batting .322 on the year now. 1 home run, 5 RBIs. He lines one into the left field for a base hit. And Terrasano's going to stop at second base. Of course, you're playing station to station. You're up 9-2 here. They'll bring up Riley Perks, the left fielder now.
Left fielder, number 20, Riley Perks.
Perks 0 for 3 in the afternoon. 2 strikeouts and a fly out to the second baseman. Swings for the offering. Strike 1. Strike 2. Thank you so much, Bill. We appreciate that. Our pleasure to bring it to you. Great crowd again tonight. We were worried we were going to have a very scarce one. We're not a bad crowd for a Tuesday night. First Tuesday night home game of the year. As Perks fouls that one off to stay alive. There's a ball outside. I'm going to have to make an annual trip down to London very soon, Mr. Ross. Heard from the other Mr. Ross, the burgers are pretty good down in London, so we'll have to try them out. So swing and a miss. Perks goes down on strikes. They'll bring up the center fielder, Ethan Moen now. With 2 away.
Center fielder, number 48, Ethan Mohan.
field. The first pitch of the bat. Perk struck out for the third time. Mullins tripled and scored, struck out and singled. So he takes strike 2 called. Like I said, hey guys, it's one of those nights you just have to get in there. Don't look back at the umpire, swing the bat. Especially when it's 9-2. Mullins grounds one up to the shortstop. Recovers from the bobble. Gets Villanova going at second base for the force out. Royals get 1 here in the 5th inning. They score a run on 3 hits, no errors, 2 men left on base. They lead 9-2 as we head to the top of the 6th inning here at Hastings Stadium. We'll be right back after this.
Again, thank you guys and gals for tuning in this afternoon with us. Of course, this is a repeat as the kids are running the bases. Royals up 9-2 in the contest. Of course, this is from last June 4th, the first broadcast we did last year from Hastings Stadium. Bay Cats taking on the Royals. Of course, this is the Intercounty Baseball League out of Guelph, Ontario. One of the oldest wooden bat leagues in Ontario, of course, in North America as well. Now 101 years old. Hoping to get to year 102 started sometimes sooner than later this spring, late spring, early summer. Of course, don't having an exact start date as far as this stuff goes, guys and gals. As everybody's still practicing social distancing and flattening out this curve as much as we can to keep everybody else safe. So please, thank you guys and gals for hanging out with us. Thank you for staying indoors. Thank you for doing your part. We'll make sure you get some fresh air and get some exercise. Once a day anyways, guys and gals. You have to take the dog out for a walk or whatever, or just go out and enjoy some of nature out there. Walk past the parks and everything else, but just keep your distance and go about your business out there as well. But again, thank you guys and gals. Hope you guys are enjoying this, of course. We'll try to do this a couple times a week. We'll probably do it Tuesday night, again around 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish. I'll post it on the Intercounty fan page as well. We're going to rebroadcast some games. Of course, Lawson's still on the mound. I think this is Lawson's last inning, if I'm not mistaken.
Top of the 6th inning we go. Brett
the
Lawson
6th inning.
still on the mound.
I'll start up now and let myself take
Faces
over again.
Former mates, the Barrie Bay Cats. Royals leading 9-2 here. If you're watching on Mixer, I'm Fielder's Choice, or FC. If you're watching on Facebook, I'm Neil Sriwaswa. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're watching on the Royals homepage on Facebook, glad to have you guys here. First night we tried to take it to Facebook as well. Let us know how everything is, guys. We can make improvements as we go through. We're open to suggestions as long as you're constructive, as always. And we thank you guys for hanging out there, wherever you are, watching at work, or wherever you may be.
Yeah, I'll do them in the 6th inning rather than wait. Leading off the top of the 6th, the first baseman, number 9, Jordan Castaldo.
First baseman Jordan Castaldo up now. The Royals have not got him out this year. 4 for 4 on Thursday night, 2 for 2 so far tonight. An RBI single in the first inning and a single in the third. Lawson throws the first pitch to is in the dirt for a ball. Of course, Lawson knows these guys probably better than most people. Second pitch from Lawson to Castaldo is on its way. Taken for a strike. Counts now even at 1-1. Royals have got a busy week of baseball. Ahead of themselves. 4 games this week. So ground ball caught and bobbled, but retrieved by Interessano. And finally, Castaldo is retired for the first time this year by the Royals. Was batting .545 coming into this ball game.
If you want to grab a slice of pizza, they're $1 off.
Marking your score, but 3 unassisted for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 29, Kevin Atkinson.
They bring up the second baseman, number 29, Kevin Atkinson. Atkinson 0 for 2, struck out in the first inning, swinging. Went down, flew out to center, to left field in the third. Batting .351 on the year. So Atkinson lines one down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball down in the corner. Perks up within a hurry, throws into second base. Cut off by the shortstop, and Atkinson's got himself a double here with one away. Bring up Parker Walker, the catcher who took over for Kyle DeGrace in the third inning. Of course, DeGrace got ejected midway through the at-bat to Josh Garden, along with manager Angus Roy, who then proceeded to give the umpire a whole earful all over the diamond. That's the best way to put it. We tried to mute as much as possible. We apologize for the language that might have got through on the microphone. It was pretty loud. First pitch is taken for a strike to Walker. Parker Walker batting .250 so far on the year. 0 for 1 tonight. Grounded out in the fourth inning, 4-3. Strike 2 called. Of course, Lawson's got 4 strikeouts so far in the evening. The Royals pitchers get to 6 tonight. It's free chicken wings from Bobby O'Brien's for anybody in the stands tonight. Never actually had the Bobby O'Brien's wings. I'll have to try them sometime. So he fouls that one off to stay alive. Count remains 0-2. Royals up 9-2 here. 13 hits in the ball game so far for the Royals. 5 for the Baycats. Royals, of course, made an error as well. Garner Sparrow-Jurek made his IBL debut tonight for the Baycats. The youngster got roughed up a little bit by the veteran hitting Royals team, that's to say the least. They were all over him for the first 4 innings, scoring pairs of runs in the first 4 innings and scoring a solo run, of course, a solo home run in the bottom of the 5th inning to Riley to make it 9-2. There's a 5th strikeout by Lawson this evening on Walker. We're at the designated hitter now, Darren Shred. Of course, Shred had the game-winning hit Thursday night against the Royals in the 10th inning, as the Baycats prevailed over the Royals 5-4. The fans are even asking for the wings now. Shred swings and misses on the first pitch from Lawson. Don't forget, fans, next Saturday's home game against the Brantford Red Sox starts at 1 o'clock. Of course, the home games are still Saturdays at 1 o'clock in June anyways, until the school's out. Then we switch to evening games on Saturdays. This pitch is swung through again by Shred. Counts now 0-2. Of course, it is Hat Day here at Hastings Stadium. First 50 paid fans will take home a Royals baseball cap. So make sure you guys get to the ballpark early. Game time is, and there it is. There's a 6th strikeout for Lawson. That means we got some chicken wings on the way. Courtesy of friends at Bobby O'Brien's.
For Barrie, no runs on a hit. They leave a runner on. 9-2 Guelph, bottom of the 6th.
Shred goes down on strikes.
Free chicken wings
Retired
for
aside.
everybody, as that was the 6th strikeout by Brett Lawson. If you have 50-50 tickets and a lucky grab, in about 30 seconds or so. The Guelph Royals would like to thank all season pass holders in attendance today. Our Royal season pass includes access to all home and away games. 2019 season passes are available for purchase at the front gate and they are today for $10 off today. So grab that while you can. Also, you can win flex packs for $40.
Welcome back. Brandon Hiller, you're the new pitcher for the Baycats. Royals on top 9-2 here. Kyle Cush working with a 1-1 count as we're back. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Wherever you may be watching this evening, we thank you guys for hanging out. I always love to see where people are watching from. And during our early morning streams, we have people from Australia and New Zealand and Great Britain watching us at 5 a.m. Eastern. We're on Mixer. It's a little different. As Cush lines one into center field here for a base hit. And he joins the hit parade after getting 2 walks and a strikeout here in the ball game. Royals' 14th hits of the evening. As, of course, leading 9-2. And Cush is aboard with a leadoff single. That'll bring up Barrie, Darius Barles.
Number 4, Darius Barles.
He missed it. Darius Barles up to the shortstop. Singled in the second inning. Struck out and reached on a wild pitch. Got the RBI. Then singled in the 4th inning. Takes first pitch for ball. Pops one up high to shortstop. As Morrow was underneath it, and there's one away. F6 for your scoring home. Going to bring up the top of the order back for David Mendham now, the catcher.
The catcher, number 17, David Mendham.
9-2 ball game. Going along at a decent pace. With all the run scoring and, of course, the hoopla and everything else with the ejections in the 3rd inning. And a decent crowd on hand as well for Tuesday night. First Tuesday night ball game, like I said, of the year. Tuesdays seem to do better once the kids are out of school. This Mendham lines when the left field is going to be over the left fielder's head. It's off the top of the fence there. Cush holds at third base. And Mendham's got himself a double. Runners at second and third with one away here for the Royals. Keep getting those bats going. They bring up Josh Garton.
Fielder, number 15, Josh Garton.
Garton steps in the box. Batting .280 on the year so far, 1 for 4 in the evening, with a triple that just missed being a home run. Hit the top of the fence and stayed in the ballpark. The ball's inside. Great job by the catcher to block that one to prevent the run from scoring from third base. 1 ball, no strikes to Garden. Bonjour, Robert. Comment ça va en Québec? Garden looks at ball number 2. Royals just have been firing on all cylinders tonight, which is great to see. Nice to see the team coming together nicely. And, as the repetition goes through, of course, the Royals didn't have any outdoor practices before their May debut anyways. So they kept them off the diamond as much as possible. Let Hastings stay and recover. Hey, Lauren, how are you doing? Or known as Mrs. Riley. Garden swings for that one. Counts down 2 balls and a strike to Garden. Swings and misses again. Counts now even at 2-2. Garden lines one foul down the right field line. That's going to roll out of play in a hurry. PA has to do a little matrix move to get out of the way of that one. Paul Andy's way up the line there, way out of the coach's box, so you can't see him. He's off the screen. Paul Andy's been a fixture in this ballpark for as long as I remember. Heck, I used to sneak into this ballpark and see Paul Ante throwing batting practice to people back then. So, Garden looks at the ball. The count's now full with one away. Runners at second and third, one away here for the Royals. Like I said, the Royals have scored runs in every inning up to this point. They're firing on all cylinders. Atoning for their game last Thursday against Barrie when they only had 5 hits. They've tripled that so far. He fouls off another one to stay alive. Royals have got a big week of action this week as well. Games Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Garden fouls another one off, this time to the left side. Close to the beer garden. Hits the ash tree down the line. And remains alive here. 9th pitch of the at-bat to Garden. Still full count. We thank you guys and gals for tuning in, wherever you may be doing so. Garden tags one to center field. Left fielder makes the call. Not sure why we're tagging on the play, but we are. And the run's coming in, and it's now a 10-2 ball game. Give Garden a sacrifice fly, and the Royals score another run. Guess we have to still, I guess it's station to station baseball, and you have to still score the run on the sac fly. I guess there. School night, yes, this is great. Well, thanks, Rob Robinson. We appreciate that. First time doing it on Facebook. We've been trying it as a test project here on Mixer beforehand. 10-2 Royals lead now.
Sean Riley.
Well, I do up now. Riley, of course, hammered the ball last time up. They're still looking for it on Exhibition Street. First pitch to him is taken for a ball, high out of the zone. Of course, the Babe Cats probably wisely pitching around the Riley here as they throw another one inside. Counts now 2 balls and no strikes. With first base open, you'd almost think you'd give him the courtesy pass here, but since Terrasano is also swinging the hot stick, it's kind of hard to go around, pitch around Riley these days. And of course, after Terrasano, you got Villanova, who's also capable of putting the ball somewhere very deep over a fence somewhere. As Riley swings right through that, runs up on his knee on that pitch. Wow. That might be the hardest I've ever seen him swing that ball. Counts down 2 balls and a strike. Riley dusts himself off and gets back in the box here. So he fouls that one off. Just misses it. Counts now 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Royals have scored a run in every inning so far. Lead 10-2 here over the Barrie Baycats. So given this Barrie's team and their history, this game is not as far from over. I think that's running high in the minds of every Royal on the diamond. Baycats are very capable to score runs in bunches. They've proven that many, many times so far this year already. As Raleigh goes down on strikes, not liking the pitch. Words have been said to the umpire that I cannot repeat again. Frey, the score is 10-2 for the Royals as we head now to the top of the 7th inning. We'll be right back in a minute, guys and gals.
Hope you enjoyed your prize from United Rentals.
You did, Alan Ross. Top of the 7th inning we go. Royals on top of the Barrie Baycats, 10-2. Royals bats booming tonight. 10 runs on 15 hits, 1 error. The Baycats scored single runs in the first and second inning. It's been all Royals ever since. Royals scored twos in the first 4 innings, then singles on the 5th and single in the 6th inning. 15 hits for the Royals, 5 hits for the Baycats tonight, which is uncharacteristic like them. Steve Dressler on the mound for the Royals now. Great job by Brett Lawson this evening. 6 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts, 2 runs, both were earned. Just had a great outing by Lawson against his former teammates.
Travel to Welland on Thursday, London on Friday, and return here on Saturday to take on the Brantford Red Sox in a game that if you are the first 50 people that pay to get in, you'll receive a Guelph Royals cap.
Steve Dressler completing his warm-up pitches here. Top of the 7th inning. Thank you guys for joining us. It's been a great night for a baseball game. First Tuesday night home game for the Royals. Usually these Barrie games go usually the other way. They usually get tilted in a hurry. So, you know, it's nice for a change if you're a Royals fan to see the home team on top for once. As Mendham goes out to talk to Dressler about the signs and ask him what kind of pitches he throws. Of course, reminder, guys, it is Saturday's home game is Hat Day. First 50 fans in attendance who have paid admission will get a Royals cap with their paid admission. So make sure you guys get here early. Game time is 1 p.m. Hope to get you guys then. Guelph Dad's Facebook in the house. There we go. First pitch from Dressler is called for a strike. Of course, Dressler, the former Burlington Bandit, now a member of the Royals. Counts now even at 1-1. Dressler's pitches misses there. Counts now 2-1. Strike called. Counts now even at 2-2. Yeah, what we can say about the outing by Brett Lawson: 2 runs, 5 hits, 6 strikeouts. I think he only walked 1 batter. Have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure he only had 1 walk in the evening. Counts now full to Cowan, who leads off the 7th inning here. As Cowan singles to start off the 7th inning. Got to bring up Connor Morrow now, the shortstop.
Shortstop, number 6, Connor Morrow.
Morrow just returned from school, obviously. 0 for 2 in the evening so far. He struck out and grounded out to the third baseman. Baycats uncharacteristically only have 6 hits so far in this ball game. Of course, that could change as this game goes along. As Alan Ross suggested in the Facebook chat, the Baycats perhaps are tired after pounding the Maple Leafs, of course, at Dominical Field on Sunday. There's a swing and a miss by Morrow. Counts now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Of course, the standings are looking really tight. The Baycats came into action tied with the Panthers for first place, both at 7-1. The Royals, of course, 4-4 in the season in 5th place. Morrow goes down on strikes. Great pitch by Dressler. And there's one away. They'll bring up the third baseman, Carson Burns now, the 9-hitter.
Third baseman, number 11.
0 for 1 in the evening, batting 111 on the year. He's walked and grounded out to the first baseman. Dressler just misses there. Looked a little low, at least for this umpire anyways. Umpire's been generous with the strikes on some certain areas and very tight on the other areas. As he swings and misses to even the count at 1-1. Again, like I said many times in this ballgame, it's one of those nights you don't look back, you swing the bat, and you go. You go. Especially with a score like that, you pretty much just go now. There's another strike called. Counts now 1 ball and 2 strikes. And we thank everybody for watching wherever you guys are tuning in tonight. Got some people as far as Quebec. We got some people in the UK watching as well. Got somebody in Ireland watching us over on Mixer as well. As the Dressler strikes out Burns, and again, that's his second strikeout of the inning. 2 away here, top of the 7th inning.
Right fielder, number 16, Ryan Spataro.
Ryan Spataro now. 1 for 3 in the afternoon, batting .323 on the evening, sorry. Doubled the lead off the first inning and scored the run in the first. Flew it to center field and flew it to left. Takes ball number 1 to start the bat. There's a strike taken. Counts even 1-1. Dresser steps off. Didn't like what we saw there, so he shook it off. Looks the runner back to first. Looks in for the sign from Mendham again. The 1-1 pitch on its way. Fouled off down the left field line. Not a bad crowd for Tuesday. Not a bad crowd at all. Little chilly night is coming in. But, you know, still 16 to 17 degrees Celsius out here. A lot of people in sweatshirts or light coats. There's a swing and a miss, and Dressler strikes out the side after the leadoff single to Cowan. Baycats get a hit and 1 left. That's all they get here in the 7th inning.
So after a leadoff single, Dressler strikes out the side. We go to the bottom of the 7th with the Royals up 10-2. It's the 7th inning stretch. Stand up and stretch out those legs. I'm not saying. Gonna say no, you go. Come on.
And of course, we're back live
Another pitching change, but it looks
from
like
my
when we come up here.
living room.
We'll be back in a
As
second.
the 7th
If we
inning
get to the
stretch
7th
goes
inning
on,
stretch.
Royals on top of the Barrie
encourage you guys to
Baycats
stand up,
9-2.
Your legs a shake. We'll see you guys again soon, right after the 7th inning stretch.
Of course, thank you guys and gals for watching this Sunday afternoon. Appreciate you watching wherever you're tuned in, and I hope you guys are practicing your safe social distancing. Make sure you get out there for a little walk, a little exercise as well, guys and gals. Just keep your distance and mind your business. It's okay to wave at somebody and say hello from a distance. But just don't go all crazy and giving hugs in places, public places and everything else. And make sure you wash your hands thoroughly when you get back in from your walks and everything else as well. Again, thank you all for hanging out. We're going to do this again on Tuesday night at 7:30. Haven't decided which game yet. Maybe we'll post to Facebook and get a little straw poll going as far as which game you guys want to see from last year. Over again, and apologies again for the audio and everything else. The video quality, unfortunately, we just can't do much with it. But we're making the best of it as we can. Again, thank you all for watching. We'll get you back to the action momentarily.
Bottom of the seventh inning we go. Royals on top, 10-2. Justin and Terrasano to lead us things off here for the Royals. So we welcome you guys back to David E. Hastings Stadium. I'm Neil Sriwastawa. Great night for a ball game. Not too cool, not too hot, not too cool. First pitch is taken for a ball. Jen Terrasano. Terrasano's had quite the night. 2 singles, a home run, and hit by a pitch. Scored 3 times. The left fielder, the third baseman can't quite get the grasp on the ball, and it drops in just on the warning track. Because we had to be careful as he's edging closer and closer to the beer garden. Counts now even at 1-1. So Terrasano's got a new life. Terrasano, Villanova, and Perks to bat here in the bottom of the 7th inning. As they face Brandon Hiller. Terrasano lines one high in left field. Left fielder underneath it. And he's camped underneath it. And Terrasano's retired for the first time this evening. Terrasano's got his average up to 294 there. 3 for 3 in the evening. Well, now 3 for 4. He flies out F7 there. They bring up Villanova. With one away.
Third baseman, number 44, Engel Villalona.
Villanova's got a double and 2 singles and lined out to the shortstop. So he's been swinging the hot sticks of late. He swings through that pitch. Counts even at 1-1. Slow start for Villanova has just been atoned for. He went 0 for 10 at one point in the season. Got the sticks going now. Umpire gives that one generously. Villanova drops the bat, calms himself down, readjusts his batting gloves as he walks off there. Villanova lines one, diving past the shortstop. Morgan gets his glove off, but still is going to be a rocket. That's a hit for sure. Villanova's aboard again. His third single.
20, the left fielder,
4 hits in
Perks.
4 hits in the evening for Villanova. Bring up the left fielder Riley Perks now. 16th hit for the Royals this evening to go with their 10 runs. Baycats have got 6 hits, 2 runs. Bottom of the 7th inning if you guys are tuning in. It is 10-2 for the Royals over the Baycats. Of course, the Royals faithful probably quietly grinning here at this outcome if it holds the way it is. Many a night we've sat in this very same ballpark, watched the Barrie Baycats decimate this Royals team. As Perks lined up the field for the second out of the inning, F8.
Center fielder, number 48, Johan.
Ethan Moen up now. 2 for 4 in the afternoon, or evening, sorry. Triple in the 3rd inning, a single, and a run scored. He's out and also reached on a fielder's choice. Moen swings for the first pitch. High. Counts even at 1-1. Royals has scored runs in every inning so far. It's right down in the bottom of the 7th inning. Moen swings and misses for that one. Counts now a ball and 2 strikes. So we approach the 2.5 hour mark on this ball game. As we head to the top of the 8th inning, as Mohan goes down those strikes, that's the first time the Royals have not scored tonight in an inning. As we head to the top of the 8th inning, the Royals lead 10-2.
For the Royals, a hit, a runner left on base, no errors. We go to the top of the 8th.
And we'll be back just in a moment.
Guelph leading 10-2.
Top of the 8th inning we go. Welcoming you back to David A. Hastings Stadium. I'm Neil Sherwastowa. 10-2 to score for the Royals. Matt Pilarczyk takes over at third base for Angel Villanueva. His night's done. Great job over there. So warm-up almost done here. Dresser takes his last warm-up.
Top of the 8th here at Hastings Stadium. Leading off for Barrie, the center fielder, number 22, Starlin Rodriguez.
Starlin Rodriguez to lead us off here in the 8th inning. Ball one taken. Ball two. Dresser's going fishing on the outside part of the plate, trying to see how far the umpire was willing to call strikes at. Hasn't been able to establish anything out there, so I think he's going to go back to change the page here and go back at him. Side again for ball three. Yeah. There's a base hit through the hole past the third baseman. And Rodriguez is aboard for the first time this evening. Now down for 4 in the night. Oops. That'll bring up Jordan Castile. 2 for 3 in the afternoon, or the evening, sorry. Came into the game batting .545 in the year, just absolutely decimating the baseball anywhere he goes. Castile, of course, having another MVP type season to begin the year already. I know it's early, but still to call those numbers. Castile's first pitch is in here. Taken for a strike. Dressler working on his second inning of work here. After Brett Lawson went 6 complete innings, allowing 2 runs on 5 hits, 6 strikeouts. I think he only had 1 walk. That one bounces over in Terrasano's head there, as Rodriguez makes his way going first to third on the play. Because that was number he's tonight. They're bringing up Captain Atkinson now, the second baseman. Atkinson's 1 for 3, struck out in the first, flew out in the third inning, and doubled in the sixth, where he got stranded there. Top of the 8th inning we are in. Swings and misses. The first pitch. Atkinson batting .351 in here. 8 RBIs so far. 3 home runs. These Baycats can definitely mash the ball in most places. Most teams in the league have been victim of that at least once so far this year. There's a ball. Counts now 1-1. There's a ball fouled off. Counts now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Strike pitched in there. And Atkinson goes down on strikes for the second time tonight. I'll bring up Parker Walker, the catcher, who took over for Kyle DeGrace in the third inning.
Number 19, the catcher, Porter Walker.
I think it's actually Parker, but first pitch to him is taken for a strike. Inside part of the plate. 1 away here in the top of the 8th inning. Baycats on the corners. Trailing the Royals 10-2 here. The ball taken. Counts now even at 1-1. Royals, of course, have 4 games this week. Thursday night in Welland against the Jackfish. Friday night in London against the London Majors. And, of course, Saturday afternoon back here again, home against the Brantford Red Sticks. There's strike 2 called to Walker. Walker, of course, is 0 for 2. Grounded out to second base and struck out in the 6th. The comebacker to Dressler is going to throw to second base. Shortstop makes the play. Run's going to score on the fielder's choice. Give Walker the RBI and the fielder's choice. So you can't assume the double play. But there's 2 away. And it's now a 10-3 ball game. Baycats score for the first time since the second inning. First pitch to Shred is taken for a ball. Jeff Cowan on deck. So the Baycats are looking to make a game of this anyways. Keep it honest. That one's fouled deep down the right field line. Out of play. Counts now 1-1. Shred, of course, got the game-winning RBI in the 10th inning. In last Thursday's game. Stadium in Barrie. Of course, the Royals following 5 to walk. Royals that ball game only had 5 hits, where the Baycats had 11. Again, Jordan Castaldo, I think he went 4 for 4 in the ball game. One on the swing. As that one was called on Shred for a strike. He's not liking it. Walks up the line to cool off, and comes back in. And you consider the laugh that was got to be the manager, who was exited a lot earlier. There's a big swing and a miss. So it goes down on strikes to end the inning. For the Baycats, they score a run on 2 hits. There's no errors. One man was left on base.
For Barrie, a run on 2 hits. A runner left on. Home half of the 8th. Guelph 10, Barrie 3. Looking for something sweet this weekend? Stop by Decadently Yours.
And we thank you guys and gals for being with us. Thanks for tuning in on your Sunday afternoon. Of course, this is a rebroadcast from last June 4th. The Barrie Baycats taking on the Guelph Royals. Hi, I'm FC or Neil Sriwastav if you prefer. Thanks for tagging along with us this afternoon. Thanks for looking in. Hope you guys are practicing your safe social distancing. No, we do not have any idea when the IBL season is going to start. Wish we did, but, everybody's trying to flatten the curve here, and I hope we do. Hope everybody practices and everything else. It's not a laughing matter, folks, so just do what you've been doing. Stay indoors.
We're going. It takes a second here.
Limit your visits to outside to, required visits. If you have to go to the grocery store, go to the grocery store. Make sure you wash your hands when you get to the store and wash your hands when you get out of the store. Carry hand sanitizer and, just be considerate to your fellow people, your fellow men out there as well, folks. And, and if you want to get outside for a little walk, take a walk. Take the dog out for a walk. Just go for a leisurely stroll around your neighborhood and everything else. And also, while you're at it, guys, phone those neighbors of yours. You guys, the elderly neighbors and everything else, that are able to get out there. And maybe offer you can pick them something up at the store when you're going out on that trip. Save them a trip out if you can. Of course, just offer to leave it on their doorstep so they can get it safely retrieve it themselves. Once you, and of course, make sure you call them right after you drop it off. Don't just be that person leave it on their doorstep and then walk away, which has happened before. Not mentioning any names. My aunt happened to my aunt. That was her own daughter that did that this week, but that's okay. It happens, folks. It happens. But yeah, we're trying to keep everything light, and I hope you guys are enjoying the rebroadcast. Going to do this again Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. 7:30. We'll do it 7:30. Haven't decided which game we're going to do next, but we'll figure out. We'll find one. We'll have some fun with it. Of course, the Royals are winning 10-3 here as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's the last chance for the Royals at batting. I thank you guys for all the stand-ups to cancer stickers. Of course, every time those stickers pop up on our Mixer chat, mixer.com/Fielder's Choice, and our 5 cents is donated to stand-up to cancer. Fully expecting it to be donating a check between $2,000 and $3,000 by the end of the year, but that's for a good cause. So you guys know and everything else.
On the 8th inning we go. Kyle Cush to lead us off.
Enough Jeff games. I'm holding off. We're going to do it this week. We'll do it this week. We'll do it this week because we're going to want to give everybody a chance. We're going to be quiet here and let you guys enjoy the last half innings here.
And the runs have been plentiful. First pitch to Cush is taken for a ball. Cush and Barless due up. And back to the top of the order for David Mendham. Strike called. Counts now even at 1-1. Still a decent crowd on hand, even despite the score and the outcome almost. But not bad. It's the night air has definitely cooled off a bit. Counts now 1-2. But not a bad crowd at all. And we thank you guys for tagging along. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count to Cush now. As Brandon Hiller works in his 3rd inning of work here. The ball inside. Counts now even at 2-2. Cush batting .333 on the year. 1 for 2 in the evening. He's walked twice, singled, and struck out swinging. Scored a run. Lines it right to the shortstop for the first out of the inning, and there's 1 away.
The shortstop, number
For Darius
4,
Barless.
Darius Barless.
Oh, man. Ball 1 taken to Barless. Barless, of course, led his college team this year with 10 home runs. To get to hold one here, to deep to center field, but it's going to be caught. pretty much dead in his tracks there for center field. And there's 2 away. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Then I bring up the catcher, David Mendham, now to lead off. Go back to the top of the order we go.
The catcher, number 17, David Mendham.
Mendham's got a single, a double, 2 walks, and a run scored. He also flew it to the second baseman. Not a bad start for the year for this man. There's a ball 1. Mendham gets a hold of one deep to right field. Right fielder's going to look up. It's going to go off the top of the fence there. Mendham's going to make his way to second base here. The slide, he's in there safely with a double. Going to bring up Josh Garton now.
The right fielder, number 15, Josh Garton.
Garton came as close as you can possibly to hit a home run in this ballpark. Hit the top of the fence and it stayed in, so he got a triple instead. That was way back in the second inning, believe it or not. His only hit of the afternoon. He struck out twice, and he's got a sac fly as well, so 2 RBIs. 2 for 4 in the afternoon. Or the evening, sorry. I want to say afternoon for some reason. So he fouls off the first pitch down the first base line. Got a play. Mendham in scoring position after that double. Royals, of course, have been scoring in bunches. 17 hits on the ball game for them. So he fouls that one out of the play into the dugout on the Barrie side. Counts now quickly 0-2. Of course, the Royals got the best of young Garner Spoljaric here. Early and often. Tagging him for runs in the first 4 innings, 2 apiece at times. Counts now 1-2 to Garton. Garton batting .280 on the year. Swings and misses and goes down on strikes for the 3rd time this evening. For the Royals, they leave a double on board, and that's how they get a hit. And 1 man left as they head to the top of the 9th inning here. Royals on top 10-3.
For Guelph, a hit, a runner left on, no errors. 8 complete in the books. We go to the top of the 9th. Guelph 10, Barrie 3.
Why did I pitch that one?
Now pitching.
Top of the 9th inning we go. Evan Kaiser up to close this one out for the Royals as they lead the Baycats 10-3. And we thank you guys for tuning in wherever you may be tonight throughout the internet and the interwebs. That thing, that goes out there somewhere. I just plug it in and hopefully it goes on the internet sometimes. Evan Kaiser makes his 2nd appearance against the Baycats. Of course, took the loss in Barrie on Thursday night. Came on late. Same sort of situation. Mind you, the score was different.
Top of the ninth here at Hastings. Leading off for Barrie, number 42, the left fielder, Jeff Cowan.
First pitch taken is called for a strike. Next one is taken for a ball. Counts now 1-1 here in the top of the ninth inning. Evan Kaiser in. As we're back here at Hastings Stadium. A great night for a baseball game. Game time temperature dropped to about 16 Celsius. I think it's actually down to 13 or 14 when we start. So we progress through the evening here. See, fouls the second one off there. Counts now 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Check the ball pit for me. Right up.
To Cowan. Connor Morrow and Carson Burns due up. There's a ball inside. Counts now even at 2-2.
Use that right. Okay, 4.
There's a ball low. Makes it a full count to Cowan. Cowan batting .272 on the year. 2 for 3 on the night. Singled and a run scored, and singled again in the 7th. Came home on an E2 after he stole the base. Garton gives this one chase down the right field line and makes the catch. And the first out is retired here in the 9th inning. F9 if you're scoring at home.
The shortstop, number 6, Connor Morrow.
Yeah. Connor Morrow up now. 0 for 3 on the night. Struck out twice and grounded out to the third baseman. Looks at ball number 1. There's a strike taken. Counts now even at 1-1. Kaiser working his way through here. As Morrow gets his first hit of the season after returning back from college. It's now 1 for 4 on the evening.
Number 11, the third baseman, Carson Burns.
They'll bring up Carson Burns, the 9-hitter. 0 for 2 in the afternoon. He's got a walk and struck out swinging. Guess my internal clock's still thinking we're doing afternoon ball games. Keep saying afternoon a lot today. Apologize. First pitch to Burns is a ball. Second pitch is also a ball. As we near the 3-hour mark of this ball game. Thank you guys for tagging along. If you've been watching the whole night, thank you for hanging out. We do appreciate it. I hope to see you live at the ballpark some night throughout the summer. Counts now 3 balls and no strikes here to Burns. Kaiser just probably wants to get a ground ball here, get the double play, and go home. This is low again for a ball. And there's 2 runners aboard here with 1 away. Of course, the Royals leading 10-3. But back to the top of the Barrie order for Ryan Spataro. Spataro led off the ball game with a double, scored the run
Right fielder, number 16,
in the first inning.
Ryan Spataro.
And has gone 1 for 4 since. 2 flyouts and a strikeout to go along with the double. Batting .323 on the year. Baycats absolutely been pounding the baseball coming into tonight's game. There's a strike called for first pitch. Spataro. Called again for a strike. Counts now quickly 0-2. Guys are looking for that ground ball to get out of this double play here. Send the Royals home with a victory. Of course, the Royals have got a huge week this week. Like I said, they're playing Welland Thursday night. First time facing the Jackfish at the beautiful Welland Stadium. Of the ball high. Counts now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball low. Counts now even at 2-2. Kaiser just looking to get Spataro to ground something out somewhere. Of course, still a very dangerous hitter. Fouls that one out of play. Stay alive at 2-2. Yes, the Royals are in London in Welland Thursday night, London Friday night. And of course, close out their 4 games this week against the Brantford Red Sox at home Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock. Full count to Spataro now. Third base is still open, but you don't want to put in a runner base. You don't want to load the bases up any time when playing the Bad Cats here. You're just playing with fire. Spataro gets a hold of one. Not deep, but might drop in. This Kush makes the out, and there's 2 away here. Spataro goes out F4 for the second out of the inning. And now it's the Baycats down there to final out. And the center fielder, Starling Rodriguez, sorry. At bat now. Rodriguez 1 for 4 with a run scored in the 8th inning. There's only a single. He struck out, flew out to the right fielder, and grounded out to the short. Grounded out 6-3 in the first inning. 242 on the year. So ball high. Counts 1-0. Jordan Castaldo, of course, on deck. So obviously you want to get Rodriguez here to avoid facing Castaldo, who's now 7 for 8 against the Royals so far this season. So he fouls that one off to even up the count at 1-1. Kaiser works from the stretch. Looks in for the sign. Delivers. High pop up. High in the infield. Nobody can see the seaward as well. Kaiser gets the out, and that's the ball game. Royals win 10-3 here. That's your final score over the Baycats.
That's the ball game, folks.
And we'll bring you guys
Kaiser
back
makes
in
the
live here as the game is now wrapped up.
Brett Lawson to win.
And we thank you guys and gals for watching this afternoon. Appreciate it. Of course, the final score for the Royals in this replay game, of course, it was 10-3 over the Barrie Baycats. The Royals banging out 18 hits, committing 1 error. But for the Baycats, 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Garner Spoljarek took the loss in his only IBL debut, last year, and of course, his only IBL action, of course, before he went south to work on his craft. Brett Lawson picked up the win. Sean Riley and Justin Interessano. Riley with his 4th home run of the season, of course, during that contest. Interessano hit his 3rd. Like you say, Jordan Castaldo picked up his 14th RBI of the season. Of course, that was only in June. Castaldo was on fire. Of course, he was coming in, when he ended the game, he was batting .568. There are 3 for 4 contests against the Royals, another RBI. Walker with an RBI, and of course, some other stuff. Those are the notable hits as far as that stuff goes. Again, we're going to try to do this again Tuesday night, guys, again at 7:30. I haven't decided which game we're going to replay from last year as far as the Royals schedule again, but I hope you guys enjoy this. Hope you guys find this and everything else. So thanks, PA. We appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great afternoon. Enjoy your Sunday, guys. Go out for a walk. Get some exercise. You're going to just practice social distancing, folks. And like I said, check on your elders. Check on your neighbors as well, guys and gals. Just politely pick up the phone and knock and say, hey, just checking in and make sure everything's good, guys and gals. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Actually, we're going to be back tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, guys and gals. With SOS, support our streamers. Will be Saturday, on a special night tomorrow night, Monday night, 6 o'clock. Kids decided they want to hang out with Dad's house tonight instead of hanging out with Mom. So they're coming over shortly, so we'll do that. And we'll thank you guys again. As always, thanks for watching. And we'll wrap it like we always do. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Thanks to the mods for being here. And lurking, guys and gals. Be kind to each other, take care of each other, and never forget the power of your smile. Your smile can be different to someone's day, ladies and gentlemen, so wear that smile nice and bright. See if we can't turn the world around one front at a time.